Hello there, friends, and welcome back, and welcome to the first spring rain here on the island of Lark Shire. We are loving it. We've got our raincoat and our rain boots, and we are ready for the day. We're going to be talking about decorating the island today, but we do have a couple things that we need to get done first, including moving those balloons for our new villager of the week. So let's get started. So you guys have voted 190 votes as of this moment, which is just amazing. Thank you so much for voting. It makes it so much fun. Oh, Lucky, what is it? What is it? What is it? Lucky's in his rain gear too. Wonderbud, how's it going? I'm going to show you one of the real super special reactions today, okay? This one's for when you want to brag or when something cool happens, like meeting a new bug. Ready? I met a new bug. Now when you want to brag, you can use the pride reaction. Thanks, Lucky. That's super fun. Oh yeah. Nice. Okay. Ooh, while we're right here, guys, why don't we go ahead and dig up our first gyroid of the island and find out what it is. A tremoloid. Okay. We're going to put it down here on the dock so we don't lose it. Gotta keep track of this guy. There we go. Our very first Lark Shire gyroid. Trembling. Okay, what is this? What is this in our pockets? We've caught a couple balloons this morning. We got some striped tights and ooh, a bamboo shoot lamp recipe from the balloon. Oh, that's right. Spring is here. We're gonna start getting bamboo recipes, aren't we? Nice. Let's put these bells away because I did. I think I did the glowing spot. I can't remember if that was today or yesterday. Either way. Okay, I believe our balloons... Oh no, they're at Lucky's house, aren't they? I thought they were still at Kiki's, but that is not it. They are at Lucky's house, so let's go grab those. Lucky, thank you for your service as Villager of the Week. You've done a great job. We have to pass those on now because 190 people voted. And Miss Mary came out as the winner by quite a good margin. See, that mum cushion recipe really pushed her up there. So we have got to move these balloons over to Mary's house. Let's get them on up there. Our brand new Villager of the Week, which also means that sometime this week we will be creating a fun little vacation home on Happy Home Paradise for Miss Mary. Let's just put these balloons here. There we go. Nice. Our new Villager of the Week. And she's home, so let's go see what she's doing. Oh, look, she's wearing her little Who Wore It Best outfit. Carraleigh, me? I'm just relaxing. Sometimes you need a good relaxed day, right? Totally. You have earned it. The dotted raincoat you're wearing today is so adorbs. You're hitting a fashion home run in my heart right now. I don't know if that's the right golf term, but it's true. Golf term? Okay. Why don't we go ahead and give Mary a giant clam while we're here. We're running low on giant clams. We need to find some more pretty soon. Or actually, I think we have a bunch in storage. To pull some out of there. Giving me stuff I can put to good use. That's super fab. I'll trade you. It's a Viking top. Alright, we get some fun stuff from you guys. Now we're going to make that the next Who Wore It Best. How about that? No, we wouldn't do that to them because we do actually give them the outfit that they win. But, yeah, guys, make sure you do go and vote for Who Wore It Best this week. Since we're having our first spring rain, we've decided that it should be a raincoat. So we're going to see who rocks that raincoat the best. You guys can run over to the community tab and let me know. Oh, CJ's here again. Wait, again? Oh, yeah. I forgot. We had to do a little time traveling to get all our KK slider stuff going on. So we're actually back on Tuesday. We backed it up. So we're back on Tuesday. CJ was here Tuesday. Oh, I didn't do this today. Okay. Let's get that done. Okay, do we have all our business? Oh, no, we have one more thing we gotta do before we talk, because I need something from my mailbox. Had to get the other Carraleigh to send me one little thing that we haven't quite got yet on the island that I need for our decorating process. So let's run up to the mailbox and get that done. And we can't use our pipe anymore because I moved the pipes. And so we can't zip right up to our house like we could for a while there. But you know, I think a lot of things are going to be moving pretty soon, so we're going to be learning our way around again anyway. Alright, let's see here. If we go this way and this way, run around here. I need to move one of these vines over here. Let's move one of these vines over so we can climb up without getting our ladder out. Steal this vine. The vines that are now bright and green and no longer that cool frosty green of winter. Super fun. Okay, let's put this vine here and hop on up and grab our mail. We got a shiny new dye. So we are going to need that for our process. Okay, we probably should empty our pockets a little bit. Before we get going too far. So let me go ahead and tell you that I'm gonna try to explain this like as simple and short as I can. It's not complicated. It might look complicated, but really it's just a way to take a lot of the decision making out of the process. So basically, we are gonna let chance decide a lot of things for us. And then we get the pleasure of working in a small designated space and just figuring out the details and having fun with it. So that is what we're going to do. Do we want to keep the striped tights? We probably will. Do we want to keep the Viking top? We probably won't. That would have gone well on my hard mode island. We had kind of a rustic pirate fairy theme. I'm pretty sure she spent some time in a Viking top. Okay, so yeah, let's take a seat next to the happy birthday candles here. Alright, so basically what I have done is broken this down. There are 20 acres on the island. Let's look at the map. Okay, there are 20 acres. You can see them marked off there with the little white dotted lines. There's 5 across, there's 4 down. So what I chose to do is make a list of just number 1 to 20. Here it is, Lark Shire. This is going to be my code paper. Okay, for Lark Shire. Number 1 to 20. That's for the 20 acres. So this is going to designate what I do in the first acre, second acre, third acre, etc., etc. Then what I do is I make another column and I write the numbers 1 through 20 again, but I mix them up. Just start writing them down randomly until I have all 20 on there. That is step 2. Okay, and then for step 3, I write down alphabet letters. And you can see I started at the top, just used the letters from the name Carraleigh, and then after that, I just, you know, wrote down some random letters. You're not going to use all the letters of the alphabet, which is part of what makes this kind of fun, because you know, you can end up with totally different stuff every time. And this is very much not rules, okay? If you want to use a letter more than once, if you want to write out your actual name and it has 3 R's in it, go for it. You know, you can use it. You'll just get whatever is designated to the letter R, you'll be using in 3 different acres. So then I have this master list, right? The numbers 1 through 20 include all the permanent, have to have them things like Nook's Cranny, Able Sisters, the museum, the campsite, the villager homes, the player home, all of those things. Because there are not actually 20 of those, I've thrown in a few extra things like bamboo, you know, so 1 acre has to include bamboo. 1 acre has to include a bridge. So some of these do have asterisks next to them, and that is because when I did this the first time, I totally terraformed the island. I was, you know, taking stuff out left and right, building up, tearing down, all of those things. So I put a star next to the ones that kind of may need terraforming to do, and you can replace those, you know, or just ignore them. And you will see a couple that say like free spot or free acres to in case you have like a second player home or a third player home or things like that, to leave room to kind of, you know, there's space for those. So I put stars next to the ones that may need terraforming. And actually there's a fourth step that definitely includes terraforming that I'll get to in a minute. It may turn out that the way your acres go, that you can put a bridge in the acre that gets it designated, in which case you're good to go. But the other thing too is like with the bridges, they don't have to be over a river. You can just dig a hole and put a bridge and use it as a decoration. And just have it as a little walkover space. Put some bushes in front of it so you can't see the water, you know what I mean? So technically that's terraforming, but not really terraforming because you're using the bridge as decoration. So yeah, I tried to include lots of different things. So then the letters are things, you know, like seasonal items or a Celeste item or a Gulliver item or a veggie garden, just little kind of builds or things that you can add in. And if you decide to do something similar to this, you can totally make up your own list if you don't like what's on mine. But this works for me. I thought it was really fun. When I did this on my first island, I was doing all kinds of stuff that I had never, like I always had Ables and Nooks like right next to each other. And when I did this build, they ended up on opposite sides of the island. But every single acre that I did, I absolutely loved it at the end. I just did. I absolutely loved every single one. And it would put weird things together. Like normally I wouldn't have Abel's and a veggie garden right there next to each other. But that's what I ended up with in my build. And I love how it turned out. It's like, it made me think outside my box so much that it was so much fun. I felt like I could be more creative with it even, because I wasn't limiting myself to my normal, like, invisible limitations, if you know what I mean. Like my usual style or whatever. It was just super fun to do. So, ooh, we got another balloon. So the last part, there's two things that the dice roll does. And one of those is determine what order you decorate the acres in. So you don't just like start at the top corner and make your way around, or start in whichever acre you want. I have like 6 little orders here, and you don't have to follow this either. I mean, I did because for me it was like one more decision I didn't have to make. I knew where the next acre was gonna be. I knew what acre I was gonna be decorating next. Like it wasn't a question. Like I didn't have to figure out where to go. It was just, oh, that's the order. So that really was helpful for me. So I have 6 different options here. The little star is like the starting point, and then the arrows just show you which directions to follow. When I did the first one, I got number 6, so I started like right front and center, went straight up the middle, and then curled around to the left, curled around to the right. You could do the right first, you could do the left second. Doesn't matter. Just follow, you know, I followed the order. It made it so much easier, and it made it so much fun. And one of the things that I did that also made it really fun was that I didn't look, like I had my codes, but I didn't look at what they translated to until I got to that acre. So like when I was doing acre 1, I had no idea what acre 2 was gonna be. And when I was doing acre 2, I had no idea what acre 3 was gonna be, etc. and so on. And so it was like super fun because like you're just working in this little acre, and then it was a little bit of a challenge to like, okay, how can I meld these together and make them, you know, work? And yeah, it took like all the hard stuff out and just left the fun stuff, honestly. So the last dice roll that you can add, and this would add like a 4th number to your code, was for the cliff height. And I won't be doing that on this island because we've decided not to terraform, but if you are terraforming, you can add that as a 4th number. Just, I rolled the dice for each acre, and you can do it as you do each acre, or you can do it ahead of time and just add it to your code to determine the cliff height for that acre. And the thing I did with the cliff heights was like, if I rolled, you know, a too high cliff for one of the acres, it only had to be 1 square if I wanted it to. It didn't have to be the whole acre. So there was 1 acre where I just built a wall around the edge of the acre to kind of separate off the space because I wanted it to be a quiet, serene little space. There was one, like the acre where Bob lived, ended up being too high cliff. And so I just built like a little space behind his house for him to display some of his bug models and stuff like that. So yeah, it didn't have to be like the whole acre, and some of them meshed into each other and some of them didn't. It was really fun. It was the most fun I've ever had decorating an island, and I loved the result so much. So that is what I'm going to do here. And we're gonna start today. And we could have started sooner, but it really does help to have the in-game pathing so you can see it on the map, because I did like spend time marking out my acres so that I knew like where I was working. So I'm looking at my first acre is 17C, and let me, actually I have not done my dice roll yet to find out which order I'm doing my acres in, so we're gonna do that right now. We're gonna drop this dice down on the ground, put away our shovel, and we're about to find out which order Lark Shire is gonna be doing our acres in. It's going to be number 6 again. Okay, well that's super fun. So I get to do the same order that I did last time, and I'll start front and center, which is actually going to end up a little bit different for me though, because on my last island, the airport was front center and resident services was right there. And I think what I had gotten was a villager home, and I ended up putting her like right on the corner of the acre. All right, so let's see where our first acre even is here. So we are going to have the airport leading into it. Right now the museum is sitting there, and I don't think we're going to have the museum. Well, let's see what 17 is. A villager home. So we are going to have a villager home in this acre, and then C is a Nook Miles item. And that means an item that comes from the Nook Miles shopping here in here. So let's go figure out what that's going to be. I just have to decide which one of these I'm going to use in the acre, and I can use you know, multiples of it. I can use whatever I want beyond that, but there has to be at least one of these items somewhere in there, so I can get whichever one I want. It can be the plain party lights arch, a cotton candy stall. I have to decide. You know what? Ooh, it could be the pergola. Ooh, this is going to be a hard decision. Also, we should have some new things in here. We got a letter from Tom Nook saying there was some new stuff in here since KK came to the island. Ooh, we could put in a swimming pool. That would be fun. Right in the front of the island, though? Probably not. How about a merry-go-round? We could have a lighthouse right at the entrance. Have you guys ever put a lighthouse right at your entrance? I do kind of like the gazebo. Oh, I really like this gazebo. Keeping in mind that we're kind of going to have a foresty island, I think I like this gazebo. Let's order that. So there is going to be a lot of ordering and waiting on stuff in this process for me, since we don't have a lot yet. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and order a couple party lights arches too, because I think we might end up using those. Okay, and that's all for that. Anything good in here today? Alright, so we are going to need to talk to Tom Nook about getting the museum out of the way. Another thing that's super helpful about this method is like, because now I know that the order that I'm doing, the order that I'll be decorating the acres in, I can kind of use the last couple acres as a holding spot for like flowers and different things that, you know, if I have extra trees or stuff that I need to move out of the way, I can put them in those last few acres because I know those are the last ones that I'll be decorating. We need to move the museum. Now this this would also be the point where you would have to decide if you want to go ahead and peek ahead to which acre your museum's going to be in. So you only have to move it once. But I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do like I did the first time, and I'm just going to do 1 acre at a time with no knowledge of what's coming. Because that's fun for me. So we'll just have to save up some extra bells in case we need to move things more than once. Oh, you know what? Actually, I need to run back in there just for a second because I need to buy some of the pathing. Okay, so I forgot that we do actually start out with the light dirt pathing as like a default. So let's go into construction mode. Now that we have construction mode, it's our first time going into construction mode. And you can tell by all the stuff we were supposed to read just now. We know how this works. Start construction. Alright, so what I usually do is just go in and like mark out the acres so I know that where I'm working. And how I do that is by taking a little looky at the map. And we're seeing that the acre starts a little to the right there. So it's kind of over right here. Let's see if this is the right spot. Hey, we get Nook Miles for laying down our first... Yep, okay, that's the edge of the acre. So we're gonna go ahead and mark this all the way up. And I just do like a dotted line so there's less to pick up later. It's just to let me know where it ends so that I can work smarter, not harder. So I don't have to keep checking. Alright, is this the right spot for the top? Nope, we need to go a couple spaces higher. So the acre goes all the way up to here, I think. We'll see if that's the right spot. Oh, I'm standing in the way. Yep, okay, so that's the outside edge of that one, and then we go over here, and how close to the river does it get? Not too close. We're kind of right on it here, so let's put down a square and see if that's in the right spot. This is kind of a lot of checking to start out, but okay, so it needs to be 1 space over. And then everything inside these lines is the acre that we're working on. And so see, it breaks this island down into a small little space. And I'm going to have these charts in the Discord too, if you guys want to be able to look at them or reference them or use them. If you want to help me keep track of what I'm doing. Any of those things. So they will be available there. I'm going to pick this up because I just want this one more spot. Okay, so that gives us a good idea of the lines that we're working inside of. And we have to decide which villager we want to move here. So who's going to be our island greeter? Like, you get to the island, this is who's here saying hello. You know what? I think it should be Goose. I really, really think it should be Goose. So that's who's going to be moving here. We won't be able to move him here today because we are moving the museum. But we have till Saturday, so I'm going to be working on this in between time, getting some stuff ordered and getting Goose's house moved over. And so that Saturday, when we come back, we can do up this acre like it needs to be done. Yeah, because we got to wait for the ordered items. We got to figure out where am I going to stick this museum. So since I got the up the middle and around, I'm probably going to go to the left first because I don't know, that's just like seems natural to me. So that means that these right side acres are going to be the last area that we're doing. So I'm going to go ahead and stick the museum like back over here somewhere. We're just going to put it right here next to... So stuff's going to be moving around. The island is basically going to be complete chaos for the next few weeks while we do this, which is also super fun. But it's so fun watching it come together little by little. So we're gonna put the museum just right here, out of the way of the acre that we're working in. This is too close to the plaza. Okay. Over a step then. I'm gonna take it back just a tad too. Yep, put it right there. Until we need it. Okay, this is gonna be super fun, you guys. I'm so excited. Alright, so we're gonna have Goose in our first acre with our little gazebo that we picked. Unless I think it's something different by Saturday. So actually what we're gonna do right now is get back out of construction mode. And we're gonna go check out the Poke Shop. I don't remember if we did that on Tuesday already, but we're gonna go see if anything's there. Right after we grab our Nook Miles. Because we do still have to keep up with our dailies and all that good stuff. We discovered our first gyroid, super sweet. Laid down our first path, also sweet. So since we're going to be working on Goose's acre first, we also have to figure out like if he has a job here. And we have time to figure this out, because another thing that I did with this method, I'm not calling it a challenge because it's not a challenge at all. It's just a method. So you know, if I did acre 1 and acre 2 and acre 3 and I got up to acre 10 and then I decided I didn't like acre 1, I could go back and do it. I can change it anytime I want because it's my island. You know, so it's not rules. It's just, I don't even know what to call it. It's just a method. Oh, we have the natural square table. Ooh, 5,000 bells. Nice. Ooh, we can build some stuff too. We're gonna do a lot of building, so we gotta start stocking up on stuff. Did we already talk to Goose today? We haven't talked to anyone today, have we? We talked to Mary. Yes, we only talked to Mary because we took her balloons for being our new villager of the week. So we're gonna talk to our villagers. All our normal stuff. We just have a project now. Let's talk, Goose. You're gonna be moving soon. I completely forgot I left my mini DIY workbench out. Like, where do you put it? Dude, you have nothing in this house. We are so gonna do your house as soon as possible. I guess now you know the big secret to my aerobics routine. Let's keep this between you and me, okay? Alright, let's give Mr. Goose a gift. I hope this whole thing makes sense to you guys, and like, I'm clearly excited about it, and I hope you'll be excited to do this journey with me. It's gonna take some time. If we plan on 1 acre a week, that's 20 weeks, and that's if we don't get interrupted by events or something else. So, you know, it's given us something to do while we're playing around on the island, which is what we like. So that you know, it's still gonna just be a mess of chaos and a big construction zone for a long time, but little by little, it'll be getting together. Do we have more giant clams now? We just have 2. Let's check in with Pashmina. And I'm gonna stop talking about it now because I feel like I'm sounding like a broken record. We're just gonna go do our things. We're gonna talk to our villagers, we're gonna go to the Pokey Island, and we'll probably go over to the Cap'n Island. Ooh, a shell stool. Nice. Thank you, Pashmina. Definitely. Let's do this. That's an awesome recipe. We're writing it down for next week's vote. Shell stool. Let's learn it. Yay, nice. Here's Caroline. Good afternoon, Hula. Let's talk. I try to be a good listener. You can talk to me anytime. So wait, the villagers don't put fossils in their house, right? So if we get these fossils assessed and they're duplicates, we might have to hand out some fossils today or something. Okay, guys, I totally forgot that we have a coffee shop now, so let's go get our first cup of coffee. In all my excitement about the decorating plan, I forgot that Brewster's here now. Thanks for passing that message on back on that remote island. You ever find yourself in need of a cup of coffee, just swing on by. Coffee's 200 bells. Care for a cup? Yes, please. Our very first cup of Lark Shire brew. Super fun. Thank you. We'll take that. We've been running around out in the rain. And even though the snow is gone, it might still be a little cold outside. So a hot cup of coffee sounds perfect. Mmm, warm. Nothing like a fresh cup of hot coffee to warm my whole body. That's exactly right. And back into the rain we go. Thank you very much. Yay, we got coffee. And time to, let's see, we still have some villagers to check in with. I forgot that we have giant clams in our storage, so let's grab a pile of those out. Because I don't like giving fossils. That just, I don't know. I know it works, but that's just not my thing. Alright, here we go. There's Lucky. Let's give one to him. Are our pockets full now? No, we have a little bit of space. Lucky. It's still pouring, but I've made up my mind. I'm gonna tough it out and have fun anyway. That is a good attitude, friend. Yes, you get a giant clam. Because you're awesome. Ooh, a giant clam. Wonder what kind of stuff I can make with this. A plain do-rag. Nice. We didn't have one of those yet. Thank you, Lucky. Let's see what color it is. Blue. We might just keep that on. That looks cute, doesn't it? Of course, we get all soggy in the rain, but I think it's actually about to stop raining. What time is it? Oh, yeah. According to our Meteo Nook, it's going to stop raining at 1 o'clock, so we're just going to keep this on. I'm going to sell this stuff, and then we're going to run to the Pokey Island. I keep calling it the Pokey Island. What do you guys call it? Happy Home Paradise? Paradise Planning? I guess it's Paradise Planning. Maybe we should try to remember to start calling it that. Because Pokey Island makes it sound kind of sharp and unpleasant. We definitely don't want that. Let's see. We're going to just look for our little recipe here first because we're going to need as many recipes as we can get. We might as well find it while we're here. Although we may have already actually found the one for today. We may have already been in the Poke Shop for today because of our little time travelness. I don't remember if we came over here or not. Oh, we did because we couldn't afford the Moroccan lamps. Okay, well that actually means that we've probably already been to Captain's Island today too. Oh, see, this is why I don't usually time travel, you guys. Let's go by Harv's Island though, because we do have a little bit more bells now and we can put some more money toward the vendors that we were trying to pay off. And I say vendors, I mean... Are they called vendors? I can't remember what they're called. The campers? We were trying to get Leaf and Cyrus first. So, yeah. They don't have anything beyond because technically we haven't been beyond yet, I guess? I don't know. Alright, we'll do another 22,000. How about that? On each of these. Slow progress. We don't want to give away all of our bells though, because we still have to be saving up to pay off our next home loan if we ever want more storage, which hopefully we'll be able to start putting a lot of our decorations out as we're decorating. As we're starting to put the island together, so sure will help. We'll give you another 22,000 bells. Okay, so that is going to be good for today. We might have to change out of our raincoat when we get back if the rain's going to be done. Not raining here on Harv's. Oh, look at her cute little umbrella. Okay, we did get some stuff out of our pockets. I'm gonna try to see if we can fit some more of this in the storage. I don't think we have much room left at all. 300, yeah, we have like 11 spaces left, you guys. This is bad. Actually, we'll keep that out. I guess we'll put some of this stuff back down somewhere. We'll put the tights away, though. And our dandy hat that we had on before. Actually, we needed a change because, yeah, it's about to stop raining. We'll look silly running around in a raincoat if it's not raining. What else can we wear that's going to go with our cute little... How about our denim jacket? That's cute, right? We might keep the boots on, though. Just for fun, because, you know, the ground would still be wet and soft. Because it has been raining. So we're going to keep our little yellow boots on. How about that? That's our outfit for today. This is just where we're at in life. Alright, we gave a clam to Lucky, right? But we did not give a clam to Caroline. So where did Caroline go? Hello, ma'am. I don't even know if we can give her a gift yet. Do you think we'll see a rainbow after all this rain, Hula? Ooh, let me check. Unfortunately, no. Medio Nook says no rainbow. Maybe next time. Alright, we can't gift her yet. I love writing tools. Just looking at them on the shelf in the store gets me dreaming up things to write. The latest writing tools come with all kinds of features, so there's bound to be one for just about anyone. For me, there was that one special pencil. The one that made me care about what I used to write with. The softness of the graphite in that pencil made writing feel so good. Hula, it was inspiring. I know exactly what you mean, Caroline. I am also a fan of writing utensils. Okay. Who else do we need to talk to? We need to find Hans. And Kiki. Kiki might be home. And Francine? Francine was actually in Nooks a few minutes ago. We'll check back there and see if she's still in Nooks after we check on Kiki. And of course we're keeping our eye out for fossils and all that good stuff while we're running around. There's Kiki in her little farmer's overalls. Hey friends. Great to see you, Carraleigh. Let's chat. You look like someone who's got big plans. Oh, you just don't even know. Kiki, you just don't even know. I'm more the little plans type. Well, that's good too. Alright. Here's a gift. You're looking so cute. Thanks a lot. Might come in handy for something I've been planning. Oh, a full-length dress with pearls. Fancy. Thank you, Kiki. Alright, let's go see if Hans is at home. We get to kind of run around. Oh, you know what? Let's throw down some of this stuff that's in our pocket. Festival stage. Maybe we can get some villagers dancing over here. Next to the little pond. I love this little pond. It's such a cool shape. I just really like it. Alright, let's see. What else can we throw down over here? We have like a gas pump in our pocket. Just some random stuff. I don't know if we're gonna keep that. But, it's going to be here for now. It'll give us something to clean up later when we get to this acre. Let's see. Oh yeah, we want to keep... I guess actually I won't need the dice anymore for this island since we're not terraforming. So the only roll that I had to do was to find out which order we're doing the which order we're doing the acres in. Whew, I don't know what kind of strange noise just came out of my mouth, but it wasn't the right one. Oh wait, we're supposed to be going to Hans. Hello, hello. We remember how to get there. I got distracted. Hans, where are you at, friend? What kind of entrance shall we have? Because it is technically going to be our entrance acre. So we'll have to think about that. And Goose is our greeter. He's a very enthusiastic dude. And he will definitely get people running when they get here on the island. But the airport is also very far to the right on that acre. So I think it'd be easy to, you know, do kind of a cute little entrance and then just have Goose over on the left somewhere doing his own thing. He can still be the greeter, but he doesn't have to be like, hey, you're here, here I am. Carraleigh, do feel free to make yourself comfortable. Lovely denim jacket. When an outfit is very simple, the impression it creates can vary widely. For example, on someone else, that might just look plain, but on you, it accentuates your natural charms. Aw, thank you, Francine. I noticed she didn't say anything about her yellow duck boots. Do you need something? Oh, do you need me for something? Yes, I need to give you a giant clam. There you go. What song is that? Because I don't like it. Have a reindeer sweater. Okay. Getting rid of that winter stuff, I see. Alright, what song are you playing over here, ma'am? Because I am not a fan. I suddenly find myself dancing around the room. I know how foolish it sounds. Still, I just love it when the rhythm takes me away. Well, that's lovely, but you need like a... Oh, we're just gonna peek inside her dresser. I'll just take a teeny tiny little peek. There's nothing in here. Okay. Well, that's because there was a reindeer sweater in there and she just gave it to us. I'm gonna have to look up what song that is she has playing. Can you change a villager's music? Maybe when we get the ability to redo her house, we can give her something different, because that song is just... I don't know. I just don't like it. Every time I go in there, I'm like, ugh, what is that awful music? Okay. We're looking for Hans. We're looking for Hans. We didn't see him anywhere. He wasn't at home. What's this? Sand dollar. Okay. Is he the only one that we haven't talked to yet? We talked to Mary. We talked to Kiki. We talked to Pashmina and Goose. Hey, there's Hans. What you doing down on the beach, friend? Good to see you, Groovy. We meet again. Or did that first meeting happen in my dream this morning? I mean, to be honest, it could have happened a couple days ago. What have you gotten yourself into? We have something for you. Yowza, you just handed me a giant clam. Got a Love and Island themed gift. You know, I can't just accept this without giving you something in return. Let's see, how would you feel about a gym tee? Thanks. Doobie-doobie-doo. Okay, where did all these seashells come from? We went off the island for a minute, now there's a million seashells. Okay, somebody asked me if I had a bookshelf recipe. I am going to be checking for that later. But right now, Caroline, what are you after, ma'am? I want to know what she's after. She ran. She ran to turn on the little mixer. Alright, will you make your smoothie, girl? That's too fun. Okay, I think we have talked to everyone and we've gotten a good start. Oh wow, we got lots more Nook Miles to collect. We need to customize a couple things too so we can get those extra 5 times. I'll make sure I do that today. Ooh, 2,000 for that. What is this one for? Chatting with residents. Nice. Okay, so if we just got that, that's for chatting with residents, talk to all your neighbors every day. So I guess that means we did talk to all our neighbors today. Well, that's good confirmation for us. Okay, well guys, thank you so much for joining me today. I would love to know if you are decorating your island, what kind of method you use, or if you're thinking about trying out this one. I appreciate you so much for being here and bearing with me while we get through this explanation process. But now we can just move forward with decorating and having fun on the island and not worrying about where stuff is gonna go. We're just gonna have fun decorating it when it gets there. Please take a moment, if you would, to click the like button and maybe leave me a comment. And if you're enjoying this Animal Crossing series, be sure to click subscribe so you can join us for the next one. I'll see you there, friends. Have a beautiful day.